But the story kept me hooked. I liked it.
I should send you some weed to clip so you won't be so worried about the streets.
Yeah,
and
you'll
shit.
never notice the roads if you're clipping weed. That's true, Eddie.
That's some tedious shit, man.
Oh.
I didn't appreciate how fucking, because I had a couple plants or 3 or 4 plants before, but this shit, man. I'm trimming it now while we're podcasting. I can't take a break. I can't take a break. I took this was fun. I took my brothers, David and Larry. Well, I didn't take them. They came up for a Todd Snyder concert.
Oh yeah, that was
you
this last
take
weekend.
Larry. I guess you take Larry because what a fucking mess, man. Like, he's like fucking. They show up, and I reluctantly said they could stay up in the room, which I had. That I was going to sacrifice the room. But they show up, and then I see Larry's dog first. I don't even hear him pull up. I just see Larry's dog, and then I see Larry peeing in my yard, and right by the neighbor.
The dog knocks on the door. Larry's peeing in the yard.
Yeah, no, they just I was standing in the driveway. Somehow they pulled in behind me, and Larry already had his stick in hand, and his dog. Which I'm immediately like, I'm my other half around here is way more uptight than me, so it tends to drag me up, or down with it. So I'm like, man, I can't have that fucking dog here. It'll be barking, and then the fucking other one will be barking. Not the dog, the other one would be complaining, and
Barking.
Yeah, barking, and so, but anyway. Larry, and then Larry ate a gummy, like shit, worse than when I took the LSD. Larry, I go, how much was that, Larry? And he goes, gave me the wrapper. It was a 50. It was supposed to be 5 pieces of whatever, and Larry ate the whole fucking thing as dinner. It's kind of dinner because it's a big gummy. You didn't have dinner. You can't understand.
That's not familiar to you though. That's exactly what you did up in Duluth.
Yeah, but well, I mean,
the difference is
you
had a show to do, and you just ingested 100 milligrams of acid, thinking it was some amount of weed.
Yeah, no, that's better. That's proper dosing for performing in Duluth. Larry he can't make a wrong turn, he's fucking you can hear his breathing. It sounds like you can hear it like he's got an oxygen, real fucking deep, out of breath and shit. So, really, can you afford 50 milligrams of THC while, like one wrong turn could be a death march down the wrong angle. But, so he gets,
Shaylee explains this.
You can't fucking understand. You cannot understand. One, there's two or three things with my brother Larry. One, he can't hear. 2, he just babbles, but you can't understand, maybe a couple of key words. And then, so you try to talk to him, like he'll say something and he don't hear you, and then he's responding, but you can't understand that. It's worse than the coach in Waterboy, where he's like, Larry, we got to a bar. We walked across to a bar, and Larry sat there, and he, like he's never been, like it's like he can't, he's that fucking fucked up that he can't just order a drink. He's like stares at the waiter, doesn't understand what's going on. It's a fucking bar, man. You got to order. And then Larry says, "I'll have a lime." Yeah. And then, the guy goes, "Okay, a lime what?" And Larry goes, "A lime." And it's like, he wasn't even saying other words around it that you didn't understand. He was just saying lime, but he wanted a lime beer, I guess.
A Bud Light lime?
Yeah, Bud Light lime.
Did the guy just bring him a lime?
He brought him what he wanted. He got it sorted out. But then Larry told this story, and I got the key points and reworked it. It's kind of like what you guys go through here.
Yeah.
But Larry took, he went to go get his second shot. That's kind of how the story started. But bathroom at the I think it was, well, I probably shouldn't say which corporations, either Walgreens or Safeway, but Larry went to go get a shot there, and somebody was in the toilet that Larry wanted to use. So I don't know why. I don't know what drove him to it, but he took a dump in the urinal.
What?
Oh no!
Took a shit in the urinal, and because Dave went in there, David went in after and saw that Larry come out of there. You know, he went in there and then he he come out, and then this other guy, David goes in there, and this other guy, he's coming out of the stall there, and he smells it. And you know, so it was a yes. So
Oh my God!
There were only two people in there. Dave drove him to get the shot, and it was the dude he took a shit, and then the other dude he took a shit. One of them took a shit in the urinal, and then they sat down beside each other there. Even if he accused Larry directly, he wouldn't have understood his response. But that was like, you know, and then you like, yeah, when you want to act, because I would like to know, man, was it that tight? You know, did you feel like you're going to miss your shot? You're going to shit your pants? How did it come about? And then how did you position yourself? Would be a follow-up question. You know, with your ass against the porcelain.
You know? Shaley's got it.